In late February 2014, when Russian troops started blocking Ukrainian military bases in Crimea, the Ukrainian military fleet was the easiest of the targets, simply a sitting duck. With their own Black Sea fleet stationed in Sevastopol, literally door-to-door with the Ukrainians, the Russians used this advantage not only to immediately demobilize Ukrainian warships, but also to convince the crew to switch sides and stay in Crimea.
This Preluki ship is one of the two warships which managed to leave Crimea last year during Russia's illegal annexation of the peninsula. Its current commander is also one of the few officers who did not switch sides and remained faithful to Ukraine.
We met the ship's captain in the Odessa naval base, where all the ships, which the Russians allowed to take from Crimea, were moved. The captain showed us around the ship. He told us that by the time the illegal annexation of the peninsula began, he had already been serving in the Ukrainian Navy for 16 years, all in Crimea. But when the time came and he had to choose sides, he did not think for a second which side he wanted to be on.
First of all, it's a matter of my oath. This is the most important for every serviceman, especially for an officer. It's not even about patriotism. However, patriotism also plays an important role. It's about professionalism.
Captain Ruj says that when the annexation began, most of the Ukrainian higher naval commanders pledged their loyalty to Russia. And Russians were pressing hard on all the other officers and regular servicemen to do the same.
The crew were very suppressed, because during this entire operation there were enormous psychological pressures. In the best-case scenario, they needed not just a ship, but a ship with a crew. It was their main goal.
Despite the pressure not only from Russians, but also from his direct commander, who switched sides, Captain Ruj remained faithful to Ukraine and was vested with the task of bringing to Odessa those ships which the Russians allowed to. Now, a year after these events, Captain Ruj is still faithful to Ukraine and is ready to defend it both on land and on sea. This is Volodymyr Sulhub, Serhiy Kiselov and Petro Boyko reporting from Odessa for Ukraine Today.